Hello, fabulous friends, fans, and superstars of my dear friend Nadiya Shah. I am Yuriria Robles, and I welcome you to your horoscope for the month of July 2024. Dear Capricorn, this certainly is a wrap-up month for you, in the sense that all the work you have done with your partner will come to a different stage. You have worked also in yourself immensely for 14 years, and now everything is moving on. There is only a small part left during September, October, and 19 days of November, in which you have to finalize your transformation. Nevertheless, you already know what is to have a different focus towards your values, what is important to you now, due to the fact that Pluto went into Aquarius. Saturn, your ruling planet, is organizing as well your communication, fantasies, dreams, and from there you will recuperate a sweet and tender communication with your partner. You both can make an effort not to be childish, clinging, or demanding. On the contrary, you can focus now on nurturing your relationship, having an inspired model to look up to. Still, at home, you have to set an environment of enthusiasm and let everybody do their occupations without demanding attention or strict order. On the other hand, leaving them unattended leads to a disorder that left before pain in the past. And this is something you have to acknowledge at this time in order to discuss possible solutions and let everybody know that there is no abandonment. Instead, there is freedom, providing that all of the people involved are responsible for their actions and committed to their position. As for the movement of Mars towards Uranus, they will reach a perfect conjunction from the 12th to the 16th of the month. This is one of the most dynamic duo in the solar system, and we are in for a big surprise, the unexpected, and it is a must to pay attention to what we are doing. Yet, we have to use it, so plan to do something creative that allow us to step out of the box. The interesting part now is that both will conjunct the fixed star Algol. This is the most demanding star in the heavens. It has a rich mythology. Algol is the head of the Medusa. The story goes that Medusa was a very dedicated maiden at the temple of Athena, and Poseidon fell in love with her. And after having seduced her in the temple, Athena got very mad with the girl and turned her into a horrific sight because her hair was turned into maze of snakes. So every person who was caught in her gaze would turn into stone. It was necessary that another hero, Perseus, and with also the help and advice from Athena, beheaded Medusa, and with it used it to conquer his own enemies. This was necessary to save his love, Andromeda, from peril. So what does this mean for you, Capricorn? Well, this situation is happening in your creativity space with children and with sweethearts. Medusa was a very innocent maiden and devoted to her duties and would not allow either feelings or reasons to get in her way. But then Poseidon or Neptune comes in and starts tempting her to agree to have relationship with him, either willingly or by force. After the punishment, she was enraged and very dangerous to look at. In this part, the myth is suggesting that we must not separate our innocence and deep feelings from our reasoning. We should not rationalize what we feel or give explanations or excuses, but we also have to be aware of them in order not to be tricked by others' desires. If we do not make an effort to reason and be mature with our own desires, then we risk losing our heads just as Medusa. We are subjected to our rage, and in this state, we are very dangerous to ourselves and to others. At this point, we need to recognize what we feel, reason about them, but not in the sense of explaining or giving excuses or justifications. The effort goes towards acknowledging that the feelings are real, so we do not have to react blindly. Just the recognition is a mature act. Then we must let the anger subside due to this understanding, and then we can do something different, creative, free from the grip of our own anger or fear or desire. From the blood of Medusa emerged a beautiful being, Pegasus. It was a white winged horse that could reach very high in the sky. So, from this lesson this month, you are guided, hopefully and willingly, to integrate your maturity, your feelings, and your thoughts. And from there, it has to emerge a beautiful creation or decision or action that takes you out of your known space into a higher realm, into a deeper understanding and comprehension, knowing of who you really are, feeling and thinking wisely, to go to a higher form of being. This will be an ordeal, and it has an element of surprise and innovation, and it is also a forced situation we must confront. From the individual perspective, the opportunity to make the best of this conjunction is bigger than on the mundane or collective plane. Therefore, if there is something you must separate from, is the anger that doesn't let you be in peace. From the 12th to the 16th, be on the lookout. Be careful and try to stay conscious and pay attention to whatever you're doing. The new moon is on the 5th of July. This is the time when our feelings are at the strongest. We need to feel safe, secure, and attend our body. We must recognize how do we feel to be incarnated, aiming to find peace within. For you, this new moon falls in the house of partnerships, and I was already explaining to you that you must nourish the relationship, having a long and mature conversation, because the new moon emphasizes the need to withhold drama or victimization, to grow and show that we can deal with whatever situation life is presenting to us. It is in opposition to CERES in Capricorn. So you also must nourish your goals and aspirations as well as your body. The non-coherent manifestation would be to be cold, detached, and worked aimlessly. Also, the asteroid Pallas Athene is establishing a harmonious dialogue with the new moon, repeating the theme of Medusa, asking us to recognize between real needs and valuable goals. The new moon is the culmination of a very long process that lasted 14 years, in which every time the new or full moon happened in Cancer or in Capricorn, we were asked to be mature, to reason, to understand our needs and match them to our goals in a sensible manner. We were warned not to be overworked and balanced between relaxation and working towards aims and goals. This is coming to a completion. Feelings will guide us back home, to be in ourselves. For now, it is essential to face how relationships make us feel, and we need to reach an agreement to heal. The full moon on the 21st of July is the second one in the sign of Capricorn, this time on the last degree. So we are into a summer of wrapping up things of the past that helped at that time, but now we should let go in order to be free and ready for a new situation. Neptune is supporting this realization, and Mars will be entering Gemini at that time, giving us freedom to literally walk the talk. In matters of the heart, for those who are in established bond, we have explained already that this is the time to mend communication with your significant other and deal with matters that present in the living situation and at home and at work. You should avoid for now social situations because people might push your buttons. For those who are seeking a new relationship, I advise you to take it slowly. Do not go into situations with people that you do not know. This is a difficult communication to share with you because, as I explained, desires will be exacerbated and might not be easily controlled by you or others. Even if you are in a controlled environment, be warned that the temptation will lead you into a hard life lesson that in the end will make you grow. What is amazing then this month for you is the energy of emotional and tender feelings you might enjoy. Remember the sweetness of the maiden Medusa at the beginning. Acknowledge your passion and give it a creative outlet. It will be an amazing month. Enjoy.